see. Do we got?
There's always four good parts to a Super Bowl that attracts all the fans. You got diehard football lovers. You got diehard good food eaters. You got people that enjoy the commercials that are there just for commercials, not the game. Maybe a little bit of food. And then last but not least, there's some people, like I said, that want the halftime show. So,
what's that?
Did I bring up another?
Chad's just a segue master today. I don't know if you even realize.
Patrick and I was talking earlier, and we're gonna kind of ask everybody who they felt had the best halftime show over the last 2 decades. I'm gonna reminisce back from 2000 in 2000. It was called The Tapestry of Nations, featuring Phil Collins, Christina Aguilera, Enrique Iglesias, Tony Braxton, and an 80-person choir. 01 was The Kings of Rock and Pop, featuring Aerosmith, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, Nelly. In 2002 was U2. 2003 was Shania Twain, No Doubt, and Sting. 2004 Kid Rock, P. Diddy, Nelly, and Justin Timberlake. Of course, that was the wardrobe malfunction.
Mm-hmm.
We had after that, they had to clean things up. So 05 was Paul McCartney. 06 was the Rolling Stones. 07 was Prince and the Florida A&M Marching Band.
Very phallic.
08 was Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. 09 was the Boss, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. 2010 was The Who. 2011 was the Black Eyed Peas, Usher, and Slash. 2012 was Madonna. 2013, Beyonce. 2014, Bruno Mars and Red Hot Chili Peppers. 2015 was Katy Perry, Lenny Kravitz, and Missy Elliott. 2016 was Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars. 2017 was Lady Gaga. 2018, Justin Timberlake, the Tennessee Kids, and University of Minnesota Marching Band. 2019 was Adam Levine, Maroon 5, Travis Scott, and Big Boy. 2020 was J-Lo and Shakira.
Yes.
And now this year we got The Weeknd, a Canadian artist that's been blowing up the charts all year. So,
I don't mind The Weeknd. So this one may, depending on how they go with it politically, this may be one that I actually would like to watch because he's got some catchy tunes. I think I already have money that he's going to bring Rick Astley in for it. Watch it. So it's going to be The Weeknd and Rick Astley.
With the Black Eyed Peas. She loved that halftime show, the Black Eyed Peas, when they did that. I felt like Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers was pretty awesome back in 14.
Yeah. That's my favorite one out of the past 20 years.
The only one I can really remember halfway enjoying was Katy Perry. Like the rest of them.
Yeah.
Katy Perry's was a fun show. I just don't care much about her music.
I don't care much for her. I actually don't mind her music. She has some catchy stuff. I was looking because Robert put up in the chat that it was Garth Brooks. I don't have no idea when Garth Brooks did it.
That had been way back in the day.
I just went through quite a bit and I never saw him. So maybe Robert knows.
I went back to 94, 92 earlier, and I decided not to put those on because they had more of a, like in 2000 was the Tapestry of Nations, and 01 was the King of Pops of Rock and Pop. Before
it was more of a random shows.
Yeah.
Like the Salute to New Orleans.
He didn't do the halftime show. Garth Brooks started the Super Bowl. He didn't do the halftime show.
Oh, in 93, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. 93 was Clint Beck, Tanya Tucker, Travis Tritt, and the Judds. That was actually 94. 93 Super Bowl would have actually been Michael Jackson. Anyway, but yeah, Katy Perry just had a pretty good show. Like I said, her songs are halfway catchy. You had that shark that got famous for being wrong. So, overall, it was entertaining. But again, a lot of these pop acts, I don't like. The Weeknd, I've heard, that I Can't Feel My Face, and then that one song that's popular now that sounds like it's from the 80s.
Yeah.
Blinded by the Light, I think is what it is.
No.
And that's all I've heard from him.
Musically, my favorite one out of the past 20 years was Bruno Mars. But as far as the show, my favorite one was Shakira and J-Lo.
See, I watched some of that, but I don't remember being a fan.
I was a fan.
Was this because they took off most of their clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam Levine with Maroon 5, I felt was very entertaining, and then he took his shirt off, and I was like, "Holy smokes! I'm a little behind on the ink. Like, do I need to get a little bit more ink?"
All the cool kids are doing it.
Man, that dude had more ink than my kids' coloring books. I mean, he was. But listen, guys, what about Imagine Dragons was out there, 2 years ago?
No, were they really?
I think they were out there 2 or 3 years ago. I thought the Imagine Dragons was on a halftime show.
I mean, that makes sense to do one, but I don't remember seeing them.
Who's Travis Scott?
Is he a rapper?
He's a rapper. Yeah, he's a rapper.
Are we old people?
Imagine Dragons was out there with Lady Gaga.
I like that Corey laughs at us like we're old people. You're older
so
than
the only reason why he's relevant is because he was with one of the Kardashian chicks. So that's the only reason why he's relevant.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe they should do Imagine Dragons. Again, those are the type of, they're like Nickelback. The song first comes out, it's really catchy and good, and then they overplay it so much you just want to stab yourself in the ears.